Hey.
Hello.
Hi guys. How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm looking forward to tonight to see where Kingdom Hearts takes us. How about you?
I'm excited.
How did you guys enjoy recording Nancy Drew Secret of the Scarlet Hand?
It was a fun recording.
It was,
So that-
yeah, it was definitely a fun game. Little much with the back and forth, but it was fun. It was still a good story.
It was a good story. And we recorded another one. We won't really tell much about it, but it should be interesting. But yeah, thank you as always for being my co-host both on stream and YouTube. But we are here for Kingdom Hearts. Let's do what we always do, guys, with the you know what. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hot
Or-
sauce.
No, wrong.
Good night. Goodbye.
And now, folks, it's time to sing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
That was
can
actually
look
really
at Sunny on that one. I didn't do
That was
it.
really good. That was really good, Kristen. I like how you did that.
I'm pointing the finger at Sunny. It's his fault, not mine.
Yeah, that was great, Kristen. That was great. 10 out of 10 for that move. 10 out of 10.
Thanks. I'm
Going
glad
to
you.
the outro. Alright. Alright, look, we can do the actual thing now if you want.
Lit.
Bam.
Squad.
All right. Let's go.
Be glad that, like, I waited before you said lit to say that. Because I thought about saying it after you said lit.
That would have ruined the entire stream. Hey, Jill.
Hi, Joe. We're off to a fantastic start to the stream. Cool.
Point to Sunny some more.
Nothing's going. We haven't broken Kristen yet. Not at all.
We have some hidden Mickeys that we missed.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I know that much. We have some goo on the floor that looks really suspicious and gross.
I feel like there's supposed to be hidden Mickey not too far from here, but let me just check again. What's this world called again?
Monstropolis.
Monstropolis. Going to clip that fake out? Hey guys. It's getting pretty late in the year, but if you've not clipped things from the stream yet, you might want to, because I do a montage at the end of every year where I take the best clips you guys have made and put them together in a video. So
Yes.
I highly suggest, if there are funny moments in the stream, you clip them.
Yes.
Because I don't
And
think enough
that-
people have been clipping this year.
Yeah, especially since I've been co-hosting, it's hard to multitask and do that. But I recommend
Everybody
clipping
look
that
for Boo's
highly.
door. Oh. Randall.
Didn't you learn your lesson with that pile of junk fiasco?
Oh, I learned a lot.
Wait, Mike. Something's different.
Oh, please. It's just more junk.
An unversed!
Mike? Time to reach down and let the scary out.
Oh, I'm ready, Sully. I'm ready!
Finally. This is exactly what I need to take over the company.
I've not tried it yet, Nick.
But
No.
first, I am getting rid of you.
Attack!
Let me see. I could try it right now. Oh, not a demons! No! There we go. Hello, Dan! Whoa. Whoa.
The
I'm
smacks.
That's a good summon.
Let's see, can I do any other?
At least 2 bars down.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's see, I move that. Will that help a little? There we go. Fix that a bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is the Wreck-It Ralph.
Yay! Hey, it's Ralph. All right.
What is this?
I don't
Does it do things?
do it.
I don't know. I have no. I must have not read the instructions. Oh well. I messed up. I messed up. It's okay. The Simba one is better. But it was cool seeing Ralph.
Here we go.
What's this one?
Together.
Oh look!
Yeah.
Sunny! It's you!
That wasn't me. Wait, that wasn't me? That was
Oh.
a bat.
Oh. Oh, there you are!
Whoa. Be a lot of them.
See ya. Over here, Sora. Back off.
Wow, why did I throw him over there? Okay. Get him, get him! Come on! Now, Simba's. Yeah.
Simba claps.
Look at it! Look! It's almost dead. Where'd it go?
It's dead.
Fireball.
Done! Yeah! Ooh, that was beautiful.
Why?
Oh, it's the door they put together. Is that Boo's door? What?
Huh? Ah.
Ooh. Okay. Iron. You put the clip in the wrong
All right.
channel.
then in
You need to
go.
put it in Lilbumblebear clips.
There's no place
Where did
for
he
you
put it?
here.
I
He
can-
put it in videos.
Now we're in the business.
I
of
can
making
grab it from him,
children
just put it there
laugh.
for him.
Okay, you can move it. Okay, Vic will take care of it.
You think it's funny? Hilarious. The more that you whine, the funnier it gets.
Enjoy your extended vacation.
You clowns are gonna be sorry when I find my way back and I finally take over this place.
Gators in the house again.
Are you kidding? Oh, this one he's in for it.
Get that gator, mama!
You. Get back here.
So long. Smell you later.
And now we just need to do one last thing.
Hang on. I have a way to lock him out.
No problem, Iron. Now you know. I'm looking forward to when Goofy does not look like that anymore.
Okay, Boo. Time to go home. You must be tuckered out. But we'll play together real soon.
Just like the movie. Oh. Did we miss a hidden Mickey around that area?
Well, you can
Quite
revisit the area,
possibly.
so, yeah.
Okay. We'll just backtrack.
Yeah.
Who are you? Gotta say, that strange facade had me fooled at first, brother. Oh, wait a sec. Oh yeah, you were at the cathedral. And hey, who are you to call anyone strange?
Say, do we know this guy?
We haven't ever met in the flesh. I am Vanitas.
Vanitas!
Anitas.
This is the part where you spout some mumbo-jumbo and disappear, right? This
Wow.
whole world was powered by Scream. They converted the screams of human children into energy. And this very company was what made it all happen.
Yep, that's true.
It's as rich a source of negative emotion as we'll ever find.
For the last time, we already stopped doing that.
Did you? Then how do you explain all these canisters of surplus Scream? This facility was everything I could hope for. And I was lucky enough to find a pawn whose heart was darkened by thoughts of revenge.
You mean Randall?
All Randall ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage of that weakness.
My heart is made of just one thing. And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
But even with all this negative emotion, my heart is still incomplete. I need something else. The half of me that sleeps on. Inside of your heart.
He wants Ventus?
Vanitas!
Huh? Ventus. What a strange place to slither off to. You insignificant speck.
Ew.
What are you
Don't
talking
touch him.
about? Oh, you wouldn't remember. When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who joined with your heart.
Is he saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders is inside Sora's heart?
How is that possible? Now, you will return Ventus to me.
Oh no, I won't. No.
Donald! Goofy!
Help.
The king told us about this. Ventus wasn't able to defeat Vanitas. They struck each other down, and then the king said that Ventus's heart never reached to him.
Okay.
Stay out of this. Join your heart
No.
with mine.
Need to look.
Oh.
Oh, Saleh.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Come on. Close it quick.
Bye. Wow, they really want to make sure they got rid of him, didn't they?
Ooh.
Hey!
That was awesome!
We owe you.
No, we should be thanking you. We never would have managed to get Boo this far if you hadn't come along to help.
And finally, we found her door.
We need to keep these guys on our team. They can help us.
Boo, I know how excited you were to come play with Mike and Sully. Sorry we dragged you into this. Hey, you are way scarier.
Gosh, I think you're both scary.
What? Oh.
Okay, Boo. Time to go.
Kitty.
We'll catch up soon, kid.
Mike Wazowski.
No, that's Donald, Boo.
Mike Wazowski.
Better. I'll see you, kid.
Mike Wazowski!
Boo! So long!
Now get out of here. You're ruining the movie.
Sorry for all the headaches we caused.
Don't mention it. And actually, it was kind of nice having a little adventure for old time's sake.
Yeah, the flying and the falling. And hey, let's not do that paint thing again. But nothing like running for our lives to get the heart pumping.
Donald, all you did was complain.
Any chance that we can drop by again?
The door's always open.
And maybe Boo can join us.
Yeah. Bye.
For the record, I still get the most laughs.
Happy exterminating!
Thank you.
Where are we going? We still have some hidden Mickeys.
Just re-entered their world.
Goodbye. See you later. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Ooh, a Keyblade with an emphasis on strength. Ooh, that might be cool. Gotta go back to work. Alright, Alex, thanks for hanging out. Meanwhile... Banana shoes over here.
We should go to the Realm of Darkness.
No way! You can't go there until you get the power of waking.
But come on, we have to do something. If we don't act, the organization's gonna win.
Sora, do you even know how to get to the Realm of Darkness?
Well, Riku and the King do.
They won't tell you. Nope, not until you complete your own mission.
Huh?
The King?
Riku?
Oh,
Is this a bad time?
him.
Enzo.
So, I have some news about Ansem's code. And the replica we need for Roxas's heart.
Oh.
And?
Oh, hold on, I have to go check on something.
Evan is still
Okay.
missing.
Let me know what he says when I get
Some of his
back.
Research.
Okay.
I'll see what I can learn from it.
You've got our thanks.
As for Ansem the Wise's data, we've discovered a very interesting passage. I'll read you exactly what he wrote. I have discovered 3 unique hearts inside of Sora's. One is Roxas. The second has been with Sora for nearly as long. And a third has resided in Sora's heart for even longer. Most of his life, in fact. This is a truly astonishing discovery. While these hearts have now melded with Sora, grown silent and indistinct, Sora retains the memories of all 3. The memories have been compartmentalized, each placed in its own box, so to speak. I surmise the hearts can be awoken, provided that each of them is returned to the box that contains the correct memories. Unite the heart with its memories, and provide it a suitable body within which it may flourish. And I believe any or all 3 of these people can be made real again.
Roxas and 2 more?
Who else?
Oh, thanks, Enzo.
Certainly. Take care.
3 different hearts. One of them's Roxas. The other one must be Ventus.
You didn't believe what Ventus said.
Well, it's kinda all we got to go on. Sora, do you know who the third one might be?
That's all I can't count.
Hey, that's not related. Donald.
Okay, what did I miss?
Okay, so there's 3 different hearts within Sora. You got Roxas and Ventus, and they didn't say who the third one is yet.
Will you
I wonder if it's
I can't shake the
Kyrie's.
feeling that these waters touch another shore I've visited.
I don't know. Hey, Rocket Jumper.
The Destiny Islands.
Oh, you've heard of them?
Yes, they are quite lovely.
Good
A far
answer.
cry from this wasteland.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Someone will come for me.
Man, the sacrifice Aqua made is just, ugh.
These waters are the in-between of dark and light. It shores the margins of day and night. They brought you and I together. So why not also you and another?
Yes.
I think Aqua's one of my favorite characters. She's like Kyrie.
Who's there?
Hmm?
You. Master, I must have a word with you.
Why are you talking to
Master.
him?
So now you mock me.
Do you recall those experiments of the heart you bade me cease? Among the test subjects was a girl. She had lost her memory, just as I had. But you can reconstruct memories you did with Sora. I believe you have seen the girl's memories.
What is your question?
Where did you put the girl?
What girl?
Very well, if you won't tell me here.
I think you should go.
A lost guardian of light? You wait here. For the king and his fool.
Oh.
Where's your Keyblade?
Don't need it.
Oh. He looks worse in this game.
I'll go.
More evil.
You are wise. Poor thing. I mustn't leave you with nothing.
No. Oh. Aqua. Aqua is in the aqua. What happened?
Darkness. Was shot with it.
Oh no. Hope she'll be okay. It's the king! Oh.
No, it's not.
Hey,
They
Dale.
all.
What's up?
Chip just got a message from Merlin. Chip, I got in. Hey, Chipper. Hi, Sora.
Hi, Chip. Does Merlin need us for something?
Yep, I think it's got something to do with some kind of book. He said he'll have a cup of tea while he waits for you.
The book!
Cup of tea where?
It's a book!
Oh, no.
Yes, you know what's
But he
next.
didn't say where. Do you mean he left before you could find out?
I knew that was gonna
Where
happen.
could he be having tea?
I don't know.
Say, if you were gonna have a cup of tea, wouldn't you want to have it at the best restaurant that you could find?
Oh, of course.
Chef's Bistro.
Yeah! Let's go drop by Twilight Town and we can see if Merlin's there.
Can somebody clip me being so excited about Winnie the Pooh and then put it in? Thank you.
Pleasure.
Alright, let's go back to Monsters Inc. And let's look for those hidden Mickeys I did not get. Alright, Sunny. I don't know which ones I'm missing. Do you remember?
So there's one. I don't remember each one. Well, actually, some of these look familiar.
Here, I think I have a way to help.
Let me see.
Maybe if I look at my gummy phone, it will tell me the ones I don't have. See, I have all those. Have all of these. Have all of these. And you can individually just like go like, woo! Like that. Wait. There. I want to get rid. Why does it still keep the whatever? Anyways, okay, I'm missing 3.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. So fourth on list. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the fourth one, you go to the factory basement save point and go through a white door on your right.
Okay, hold on. Factory basement. Go through a white door.
There you go. There's your clip.
Was it good?
Well, I have you screaming, and I labeled as Kristen getting excited about, you know, the said world.
All right, white door, white door. Ooh.
Okay, white door. It follows the path through the door vault lower level. And that's where it ends up taking you.
Door vault. Okay.
Door vault lower level. To the wall. You follow the path through the door vault lower level to the wall of doors with the E7 wall on your right. Okay, there's E7 right there.
Yep.
So,
Said doors?
So, to the wall of doors with E7 wall on your right, look to the left. Okay, go through that brown door. Go under the archway and toward the banana flan monster.
What's that over there?
What banana flan?
If you go through this, go through there. There's that. I think that's that. And there's a
There it
Mickey
is.
right
Right in front of you.
Yeah, right in front of you.
Look up.
There's a Mickey.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Nice.
Mike.
Hey, hey, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Nice pictures.
Oh, before I forget, let me get his new Keyblade, because you know I'll forget. Yeah. He's got a new Keyblade. In fact, let me just upgrade everything if I can while they're all here. Hey, Zach. Happy birthday! No, that was last week. Got so many rings. Man, I don't like any of those. No. Just put potion there. And for abilities, Sora. Super jump. Okay. Perfect. I wonder what happens if I fight this thing. Whoa!
Yeah, I think you fought one of those before. It's the flan.
Oh, wait. I must have did it wrong. I was too fast. I get no present? Wait, let me try more. I don't understand how to do this. Ah! Ah! He's trying to kill me! Did I do okay? I don't think I made it. Oh well, I tried. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
So you're missing 1, 2,
Seven.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? This was
The
one
elevator
where you
went
walked right by it, and I realized that it was too late. Let's see. How do you get to that tomb here? Let's go to the factory ground floor save point.
I wonder what happens if I go through this door. Interesting. Alright, factory grounds, save point, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, because we kind of have a bit of a walk to go. But
Alright.
let's go up the elevator to the oh. Yeah, loaded it. Okay. Let's go up the elevator. Alright, so if you follow this path, you'll end up going past an orange staircase.
This is the Monsters Inc., right? Or... Oh, I haven't switched Keyblades. Okay, I think this is the Monsters Inc. one.
Yeah, that's the monsters.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. Follow the path, you'll eventually go past this orange staircase.
Oh, this
and
thing.
turn right. Yes, it's in this thing.
I remember I went through this.
Let's see. Let's see. There's one.
Is it down?
No.
It's not? Okay.
It's not. So, let's see. So you know those orange little arches? It's supposed to be on the right of one of those. So try the other side of this.
Okay.
There it is.
Let's see.
Okay, and the last. I'm ready to break free. Sometimes nothing's going right. I wish that I could go back in time. Tonight I feel time moving, and this has been good to me. Now I need to breathe. Thank you, Shadow King, for the follow. Welcome to the family. You're not rating head comes have a chance at our giveaway. Happy Friday to you. Alright, where are we going for the last one, Sonny?
Don't know which one's the last one.
It's not at the bottom of the list?
Is it one more we need?
It's
Is it just one
literally
more?
the last one.
Oh, okay. Go to the door vault service area.
The Over Vault
then-
service area. Okay.
The vault service area, then head down the dark tunnel.
I can more describe this. The lucky emblem is going to be an oil spell.
Okay.
Down the dark ominous tunnel. So I'm guessing that's the one behind you.
We must destroy all this scream power.
Destroy it all! So while we are waiting for it to load, is it chocolate time yet?
I was thinking about it. You read my mind. I was thinking about it when we get to the next world.
The fire's been out for a while.
So, you gotta head toward the power plant.
Oh, here it is. The Monsters
Yeah.
Inc. Yeah.
Oh, there it is, right there. You gotta go up the stairs to be able to do it. You should be able to stand next to like the CDA.
So you can't take it from ground level?
Hey, Vicky.
Guess not. Can't get the whole thing in one shot.
I hope you're doing good.
That's weird.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Monster Zinc. Yep. Monster Zinc.
Why can't I?
When
The fire has been extinguished.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Why can't I, like, take a picture? This is weird.
I would try taking it from ground level.
I don't know. It looked like they stood on the rail or on the light or something.
Let's see.
Do I stand on this?
Let's see.
No. Alright, fish
We
peg
know
where
what the
Grandpa's
thing is. We gotta
clothes.
figure out how to take it now.
Oh, nice job, Vicky.
They're staying on the light or something. We're all, oh.
Something's whack, man.
Something's whack.
Let's
Wiggity,
see.
wiggity, wiggity, whack, yo.
Let's see.
What? How?
What are you?
I can't go up any higher.
Let's see.
Guys. What on earth?
Let's see.
What were they standing on?
Let's
It
see.
honestly looks like they're standing on the rails or something.
With their character? Like you see
It
them?
looks like it. Looks like it because it's at the elevation that you were at when you were standing next to the CD agent, but like the rails are out of the way, so they had to be standing on them or something.
Nice.
Or maybe they
There.
could get.
Okay.
There you go. All set.
We did it! Yeah!
Yeah.
Now we move on to the next world.
Actually, we have something we should do in between going to the worlds that I usually like to do.
Oh yeah, I remember what we're going to next.
What are we gonna do?
Winnie the Pooh? Or is it
No.
chef time? Is it chefy time?
You have to go to the same area for those.
Yes, we have to go back to Remy's restaurant and see if we can make anything new. Because I collected a bunch of ingredients. It's time to cook with salt and butter.
An egg.
Yep. Everything is egg. That's what we find.
Oh, visit
That's
the-
what we've learned to do.
Right here. Visit the bistro.
Visit Le Bistro.
How's everyone been? I've been good. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I personally have been great.
I've been doing great.
I've been good.
I don't think I see anything new.
No more egg ingredients.
Nothing. Nothing right now.
Rip.
Rip. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there is something right here in desserts.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this one. Here we go, everyone. Watch carefully. You take the apple, and you're done.
With it.
And we have fresh fruit compote. Was
It
that
doesn't even
not?
try to make it look like it's cooking. That's so weird.
That was the easiest recipe you will ever have.
Why did
Yes,
they do it
it
like
is.
that? They didn't even try.
Well, you know. That's
Don't
how I
lie, Sonny.
cook.
You
Don't
just
lie,
take
Sonny.
that.
If
You
you
just
were
take that
playing-
apple. You just take the apple, hold the knife over, and then just put it down. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Give me that Michelin award already.
Michelin's for
That's
four
how I
star, 5-star award.
Yes, give me that Michelin 5-star award. Yeah, let's go.
So the question, friends, is where is Merlin's planet?
He's supposed to be at the bistro,
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Oh.
so you literally could have just gone.
We had to go to
the
Twilight
bistro.
Town.
Ooh.
Could have just gone there and then do that.
You know what, Sonny?
Am I wrong?
Don't make me put the ending screen up again.
But I didn't say the phrase yet.
Vic,
Don't
deduct
do it.
5 billion percent.
Don't you do it.
Oh,
Of Sonny's pay,
For what?
please.
Deduct your 5 mil.
For what?
Thank
For
you.
what? For what?
I don't know.
Calling HR about this.
You
Kristen
are
is HR.
You are.
I'm HR?
Yes.
If I'm HR, can't I file the complaint?
Yeah, but then you're the only one who reads it. What are you gonna do?
Well, there's all that stuff that goes on with HR.
Time.
I'm getting the chocolate for this.
Greetings, gentlemen. What brings you all the way out here? Besides the finest tea this side of Big Ben, of course.
Huh? But
La Reine.
Merlin, I thought that you asked us to stop by.
Gracious, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you leave a message for us with Chip and Dale?
About a book? Ah, yes, the book. That's right. Behold.
Yes.
Hey, this is...
There it is.
Did something happen?
Well, that's what you need to find out, lad.
I'm so happy. I want to take a picture.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I'll
I
see you in
missed
a
it.
bit.
Put the book back up.
Take care.
There.
Yes,
Take a
and
picture now.
good luck.
No, I want to see the cover.
You're gonna open it.
Whenever it pops up, I'm taking a picture of my Happy Little Winnie the Pooh book. I'm so happy. Oh, here it is. Wait, let the words. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. I'm happy.
No bother. Sink, sink, sink. Sink, sink, sink.
They look so different.
Right?
You okay?
They look cell shaded.
Hello there, Sora. You're home.
Uh-huh. Good to see you, Pooh. And you too, Piglet.
Hello.
You're not in trouble? But I thought something odd must be going on.
Let me see. I don't remember anything oddish, but perhaps I've forgotten. Sink, sink, sink.
Oh,
Sink,
we've
sink,
got trouble,
sink.
all right.
Oh, bother.
Would that be the rabbit sort of trouble? Sorry. Please continue.
Sora!
Oh, it's the little Heffalump
Who's this?
from the movie.
Yep.
It's okay. He's my friend.
Hi, I'm Sora.
And I'm Lumpy. It's nice to meet you.
Suffering sassafras. Stomp around a little louder, why don't you?
Oh, Gopher, I'm sorry.
I kind of like it when the ground gets bouncy.
Well, I suppose if something has to bounce. Huh? Speaking of. Hmm?
Whoa! 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 Back for some more bouncing, Sora? Tigger! Come on, let's go! You too, Roo!
Yippee! Me too, I want to bounce.
Oh yes, it is time for bouncing! Say no more! All would-be bouncers are welcome!
Oh, I remember now. Rabbit's trouble is harvest-related.
Well, thank you for remembering my plight, Pooh. Better late than never. Excuse me? Would anyone else care to remember why we're here?
As I recall, we came to help you with your garden, Rabbit. After which, perhaps, you'll invite us in for a smackerel or two of honey?
Correct. No. I mean, we'll see about that, Pooh. Now, the garden, if you please. You can help too, Sora.
What? Me too?
I'm over here just living my best life with Pooh Bear eating my chocolate. Round of applause. Oh my gosh, I hear Pooh's stomach rumbling. Rabbit needs help picking vegetables. Oh, so in Kingdom Hearts 1, I can't do that because it's bad. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, I can. Interesting.
Now Rabbit needs help.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's just like we were here yesterday with Kingdom Hearts 1.
I think that's a lucky emblem.
Ooh, where?
Hey, okay. Maybe I should look this up.
Is it on the underwear?
No, it's not on the underwear.
Well, I'll take a picture of the. You know what? Here, let me take a selfie with the underwear. Here we go. Hold on. Sora, you need to smile. Sora. Sora, smile with the underwear. No, not that.
Sonny, go to page 8 on the Lucky Emblems. Page 8.
I already have it.
Cheese. There we go.
Alright, so there should be a tree way out in the distance. That is shaped like Mickey Mouse symbol.
A tree?
Like a tree way out in the distance.
Let's see.
Or that's how you spell it.
You should be next to
so
flower.
totally how you spell it.
Let's take a
orchard.
I'm just living my best life, guys. This is just yes.
Rabbit's house. You should be next to
I'm
a flower
vlogging on
garden.
twitch.tv. Hey guys, this is Sora. I'm here in Rabbit's yard. With my best friends.
There it is. I see the lucky emblem.
Yeah, so do I.
Look at him! Piglet! It's so cute!
So we see the Lucky Emblem person like right there in the background.
Be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get closer, but I feel like they said there was one around here too, right?
There's one on a pumpkin.
I feel like they said that's a lucky emblem.
Okay, well, this one is very easy. We got only like 3 emblems to go for.
Okay, is there one near Rabbit's house?
One is on Rabbit's laundry basket.
Oh,
yes.
so we were okay.
A bucket.
Let's see.
No.
The bucket.
Oh, I see it.
Let's see. Got it.
She's gone though.
That's the final one. So now I gotta go for the other two.
Let me talk to my boo.
But go ahead and talk to the poo.
Garden, Sora?
Yeah, that should be all three, shouldn't it?
Shall we help Rep?
Yes, Piglet.
No, we gotta take the
Do you
other
suppose there's any way for me to help?
Oh, so she got the
I would
last
very
one.
much like to.
Yeah, we got the last one first. I'm gonna do that too. I believe on the big pumpkin there's a lucky emblem.
Let's see.
Hold on. Hello. And we can't forget. Yes, hello. I gotta have a selfie with all of them.
That's fine. Take as much time as you need.
Thank you.
Okay, now one should be on the pumpkin somewhere.
Got it.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's it. Well done. Well done with that.
All right. Defense boost.
So,
Yes.
Kristen, you said earlier that it was chocolate time for you, right?
Okay. Where's this going?
Time is it for me?
It's pee-pee time?
What? What?
Should I just walk out the door right now?
What? Kristen, what? That's not where I was going with it.
Oh, it's not the story with your nephew? Oh, I'm sorry.
No! Why would I say that on stream?
I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. It's a 4-year-old kid's story. Never mind.
No, I was going with this ice cream time, but alright.
Forget I said that. You can unsubscribe. It's fine, everyone. I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's okay. I would
I'm
too.
to clip this.
Lots of vegetables.
I will clip this.
Oh, it's gonna be immortalized on my YouTube forever. I did.
Is proper proportions and perfect timing.
No lollygagging. I got a tight schedule.
Tigger's like gardening. Not as much as bouncing, no.
Oh, it's a story for another day.
It's a story about a nephew, and he's a little boy, and yeah, it's just a kid's story. It's a silly, silly little kid's story. That's it, folks. That's all.
Tigger's like gardening.
Anyways,
Hot sauce. Yeah, Danny, Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Let's get gardening. More. Look at that. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
this is cute.
Wait, is it like Candy Crush, but with fruit?
I don't know.
There we go. I think I'll gather.
This is better than Candy Crush. Who are you trying to get?
Go. Nice. I'll take those. Thank you.
Whatever this is, I like it.
Impressive. I hope you've left the ones I'm after. Perfect.
This is what tigers do best.
There. Whoa! More! Look at that!
This is a cute little game. I like this.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after. There we go!
How's your ice cream, Sonny?
I'll gather these.
It's great.
Awesome. Are you gonna quit?
Oh.
Look at that. Well done. There we go.
I just really wasn't expecting a reference to that story on the stream.
I hope you've left the ones I
Sometimes you like to talk about your family on my streams, okay?
I usually try to keep that kind of stuff out of the stream. So.
I had forgotten if you told me on or off stream. I'm sorry.
It was off.
I'd say we've earned a rest.
Okay. I will not make that mistake ever again.
What a harvest!
And thanks to Sora's help.
Yes, quite right. Thank you, Sora.
Well, how's about a little more bouncing?
Oh, no. There's no bouncing in farm work.
Aw, no bouncing at all?
Huh?
I want to bounce.
Whipper, snappers, and they're bouncing.
Excuse me, Rabbit. The carrots are very nice, but might you have some honey to go with them?
Now's not the time, Pooh. If I give you any honey here, I'll just end up with a bear stuck in my front door again.
Well, looks like your problem's solved. Guess I'll be on my way.
Solved? Oh, it's far from solved. We still need to harvest the fruit.
Won't
Hey,
you
Frank,
stay,
what's
Sora,
up?
For the sake of honey?
Okay.
Rabbit has asked for help in the orchard. Go examine the correct sign to start the game. Oh, wait.
Hey, Frank.
Let's see.
What?
Vegetable fields. Fields.
All right.
They feel.
No.
There's Tinker. And there's Al. But most of all, we need Lepu.
The fruit is over in the orchard.
We'll be very good at this.
Or the orchard.
Can the whole game just be Winnie the Pooh?
Let's get gardening.
Oh, is this the same game, only it's somewhere else?
Yes.
Yep. It's like I said, this really is Candy Crush. With fruit. Oh, in this case, fruit. Previously, it was vegetables.
Did you say your mom liked Candy Crush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a cute game.
He plays it a lot.
Is she like really high level? Does she like on level 600 something?
Oh.
Thank you.
You just see her playing it a lot.
Okay.
That and a like slot machine game.
Oh, slot machine games are fun. Run, Heavylump, run!
Look at that. There.
I guess it makes sense Chris would like slot machine games since we established during
Yoshi's Crafted World that I have a gambling addiction. Yes.
I blame
it was Logan
for
that
that.
came, yeah. Logan came up with that.
Yeah, he did.
Go. There we go. I hope you've left the ones I'm after. Yeah. Keep at it. I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
I'm trying.
More. I think I'll gather these. Well done. Thanks, Rabbit. Look at that. Thank you. Nice. More. Ha-ha. There. Go.
I'll do it. What's this?
Thanks. Impressive.
Yay.
Well, I'd say we've earned a rest.
Clear.
That was really cute.
Yay! So what's the next one gonna be?
I don't know. It's a good place to get ingredients, though. That's what I've noticed.
Ooh.
Yes! Look at all this marvelous fruit.
Oh, it's lovely. Lumpy loves fruit.
You know, Rabbit, I find that fruit always tastes better with a little honey.
You're right, Pooh. It certainly does.
Hoo-hoo! Then I'll keep looking for fruit up at bouncing height.
And I'll surge closer to the soil.
Sora, could you help me with my
Flower patch.
I've got a surprise for Pooh.
A surprise? For Pooh Bear?
Yes, Sora?
Oh, it's nothing, Pooh.
Okay, let's go help with the flowers, shall we, Vic?
Yes, let's do it.
So, I just remembered, I think it was like a day or two ago, I had a weird dream where I thought for some reason I lost my my pop filter again. And then we had to have a Discord call or something.
That's really great, Sunny. Thanks.
That's a premonition, and I don't like the sound of that.
Smackerel of honey.
Impressive.
I'm so very hungry.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after. Go. Nice.
Do you see any honey about honey?
We're getting honey.
Delicious.
Perfect.
Honey.
There we go.
Delicious.
I think I'll gather these. There. Well done.
I'm so
Look
very
at
hungry.
that. Allow me. Thanks.
I had a dream the other night that I set up your new PC and wake up and not being set up. Aww.
My tumbler's getting rumbly.
That must have been disappointing, Vicky.
This enough? Impressive. More.
Honey.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
Delicious.
Well done.
At your service.
Honey.
Somebody stand for me.
Right.
Honey.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on a timer. Oh.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after.
Dang it.
Honey.
Look at that. I think I'll gather these.
Delicious.
I'll take those. Thank you. Impressive.
Honey.
I need to get some honey.
There we go.
Delicious.
Nice.
Need to get that hun.
I hope you've left the ones I'm after. I think I'll gather these.
At your service.
Delicious.
Look at that.
Somebody stand for me.
Honey. Oh, thank you, Sora.
Oh, we did
Clear.
it. Staying up on Tuesday. Nice, Vicky. I'm so happy for you.
Here,
Cuckoo
Pooh,
licky.
a pot full of
Bonsoir.
honey. It's your reward for being such a big help. Eat all you want.
Oh, thank you, Rabbit.
You planted all these flowers just for Pooh?
Really? Why?
It's simple, honey. Flowers mean nectar. Nectar means honeybees. And honeybees mean honey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the flowers are so lovely. I like the pretty colors.
Oh.
Look at them all. They're both and even higher than me.
Wow.
Aww.
Oh. Sora, I believe the one I should thank for all that yummy, delicious honey is you.
Don't mention it, Pooh. Besides, we all helped.
Sora.
Hmm?
You used to be right here. Why is it that you went away?
Away? Oh, that's what you meant by your home.
Yes. You see, when I get a rumbly in my tumbly, it's very hard to think of anything but honey. So I was worried that I might have forgotten you away.
Silly bear, I'd never.
Oh, good. Because I want us to be together forever.
Pooh, we are together. There isn't a second that we're not. Except I can feel it. Our connection's weaker.
No.
Why is that?
What's wrong, Sora?
Strengthen it. Strengthen it.
It's nothing. What matters is I'll be here from now on. No going away.
Please give him a hug.
Thank you, Sora.
Hug him. He didn't hug him. You know, Eeyore wasn't here. What was up with that?
I don't know.
I guess he was stuck in his house. Yeah! Woo! Keyblade World.
And there's your Keyblade for it. And a trophy. Home again.
Well, you know I'm using that Keyblade.
I know.
Vic.
Mm.
$3 billion question. What am I gonna do next?
Splendid. All is as it should be. But how come Sora's picture disappeared in the first place?
Something's happened to me that made me vanish from Pooh's heart. Merlin, I don't ever want to lose my friends.
Well now.
Huh?
There's no need to fret, lad. Whatever's lost can be found again. There are always new paths between hearts for us to discover and traverse. But you already know that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's the answer.
We
to
brought
the
some
question you
ingredients.
posed, and but I'm thinking gonna cook. But
Too late, Vic.
These 4 parallel universes ahead of you, dude.
oh well. Can't win them all.
See if I got anything new.
Yeah, you got one.
Ooh, le dessert. Just like Cassie, why can't I get these other things?
I think it takes time to unlock them. Over the time of you playing the game and unlocking more worlds and stuff.
Why can't I? Oh, there's an ingredient missing. Okay, well, here we go. We're gonna make something really good. Watch me carefully, guys.
Yeah.
We take that, and there you go.
Didn't even actually pour any in.
Did it.
Oh, man.
Crepe Suzette! Mama, look, it's crepe Suzette with Suzette sauce. Isn't that pretty? I want to take a picture. Because crepes are my favorite food. Mama Bear would make them for me all the time. They're called crepe Suzettes. And they come with Suzette sauce.
As a salad. Oh, this is gonna be simple.
I'm out of ingredients for anything new.
Rip.
Well, it's time to go to the next world, I think.
Yay!
Yep.
Woo! So,
Oh boy. I think I know what the next world is.
What is
don't say it, don't say it, don't say
I'm not
it.
gonna say it. I'm not gonna
Oh.
say it.
Don't say it, please.
Well, Sunny DM me so I can reference the Mickey stuff.
Oh, just don't do anything. Hey, Burrito Gobbler. What's up? I like your name. Eat that burrito. Okay.
Okay. Let's see where we're going.
Just saying hello. All right. Thank you, Burrito. What kind of burrito are you? Yep. It's time.
This is the point where you might want to put on.
Mute the video. I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna want to mute because there's gonna be some singing that you guys are not allowed to hear, and It will be like that when I turn it off. It's not time
But-
yet, but it will be.
They have a lot of copyrighted music in that one.
Yes, it does. Yeah, and because it's, yeah.
Vic, just let it go.
I will. I was about to get some cake anyway.
Ooh, you're gonna get cake?
Yes, I have some cut.
It's cake time. You're gonna have to tell us what kind it is.
I will.
Okay. Look at that.
Let it.
Sunny
Hey.
with his ice cream time. and Vic with his cake
Hey,
time. There's a
Kristen,
lot of
so what do you? Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Yes? Can I help you?
What do you say when you start a lawnmower?
It's lawn time.
No, let it mow.
Let it mow. Let it mow. Can't stand this weed anymore. How do I? Oh man, I think I went somewhere different than where it wanted me to go. Can I not fly through these? Wow.
Okay.
And I'm back with the cake.
Wow, dead end
Alright,
much? Okay.
All right, Vic. Time for you to hear my awesome pun.
Okay.
I'm
what do
sorry,
you say-
Vic.
What do you
Oh.
say when you start a lawnmower?
What?
Let it mow.
What kind of cake did you get, Vic?
It's a funfetti cake that has like lemon frosting in the middle.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go, Danny. Do you want a bow, man?
Me with my brownies. Alright, Vicky. It's taking me a little bit of time to get to Arendelle, but we'll get there.
Oh no, Danny. What you say to your kids when they need to mow the grass? Get off your butt and mow, man.
That's what you say to your kid?
That's what you say to your kids when it's time to do chores. Get off your butt and mow, man.
Oh, okay. They look normal in this world, thank the Lord.
It's cold! Hey, Donald, give me a coat!
Except the cold.
Guess he's too used to the beach.
Hey, Islander, what can I say? Huh? Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Donald, this isn't your magic, is it?
Do you think it's the Heartless?
Might be. Let's go.
Wow.
So, if I mute it like this, you guys won't be able to hear it. I don't think. Okay, so I'll know when to do it.
That girl, she looked so sad.
Hey, Sonic! It's nice to see you at the start of the month. Welcome back.
Alright.
I wonder what happened. Maybe the Heartless? We should talk to her.
Alright, you're gonna die of hypothermia.
Hey, for free.
I'll tell you what. A Pixar world I would live in.
Which one?
Or rather Disney World.
After her?
Hey.
In terms of Disney, like, I would say Big Hero 6, Pixar, Toy Story.
Oh, yeah. Where your toys talk to you. Yes.
So, how much are those chicken nuggets? They're for free.
Man, you're just killing it.
Dude! That's great, Sonny.
Super not enthused. No, how else to make her not enthused? Hot sauce.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight.
Don't play with me.
Yes. I swear, Sonny, what are we gonna do with you?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why you guys keep me on. All right, let's get this the Arendelle lucky thing up. Are we in the North Mountain treescape by any chance?
Ooh.
Is it good?
I'm just doing things and I love it.
That's fine.
Oh, you can increase the stats. Okay, that's pretty cool. Figured you would be able to.
Alright, now that I've... Photo missions. Photo missions?
Need oven mitts to handle the hot head Kupal.
Oh, wow, photo missions! Oh, man, what do these give me?
I wonder.
Well, Vic, we're gonna have to do these
Yep.
photo
Oh,
missions.
well, our priority for right now is the lucky emblems.
Yeah, so we'll have to go back and do these.
Let me see if I can pull the an article up for this too.
Yeah. Just something to keep in mind in the back of your head.
Alright. Yeah, good, good. How many photo missions are there?
Hold on, I'm doing something real quick. I think maybe you keep unlocking them as you go to different worlds, because it's only listing places we've been to so far.
Alright, I have the complete set then.
Okay.
Saying it to the group, DM.
Out of curiosity, Kristen, is the area we're in called the North Mountain Treescape by any chance?
Yes, the North Mountain is the map I just got.
Okay. If so, spawn at North Mountain Treescape and follow the path north until you come to a scalable wall which takes you to the gorge. Take the first right turn and drop off the ledge below with a treasure chest. The tree farthest to the left has a lucky emblem.
Here we go.
Honey, look at that!
Haha.
Beehive represent. I'm shooting honey at bad guys.
Oh, Kristen, you need that for food for the winter.
Guess not.
Guess we'll just DoorDash.
This is so cute.
I don't know why, but those Heartless dressed up as like a medieval woman, like for some reason reminded me of those one enemies in Genshin. That are those women.
Oh, the ladies.
Yes, I don't know why, but they reminded me of them.
You're right. They have a similarity.
Look at the first one. Sunny, is the first look on a tree that's full of snow?
Yeah, it says you gotta be north on treescape, follow the path north until you come to the scalable wall, which takes you to the gorge. Take the first right turn, drop off a ledge with the treasure chest, and the tree farthest to the left has it.
Look at the northern lights, aren't they beautiful?
They are.
Wait, from what I understand, Arundel's supposed to be in like Switzerland. So this is like Arundel's super far.
Okay, here's how this works. Arundel is like Norway, okay? Got it?
Right. So they must be in like pretty far northern edge of Norway.
Mm-hmm. Because if you're going by that logic, you say Brave? Brave is Ireland because it's Irish.
It's Scottish.
It's either it's
Do I
Scottish.
have bees on my hands? Or no, they're just like little honey guns. This is my new favorite Keyblade ever.
Now you're just spraying the food that the hive needs to eat everywhere.
Didn't you kill the queen?
No.
Caleb City video? That's the ant.
Those are ants.
Those are ants, you're right.
Oh, there's one of the chests.
I don't think that's the area. Because she has to drop off a ledge. There's supposed to be a gorge or something. Actually, I think this might be start of the area to look in.
Okay.
I'm guessing that wall's, or maybe not. I don't think the wall's scalable actually.
Ooh, Sora's 28.
Wow, he doesn't look it.
Oh no, I didn't want this.
I didn't want to hurl a ship at them.
I wanted these. I wanted the bees. Oh. There's nothing to shoot at there. Great job,
you get
guys.
You have to at least have the honey pistols.
For like a second. Ooh, what's this? What's this for?
It's a perfect, like a perfect snow sphere. Oh, it's just like in Mario Galaxy.
Oh boy. Are we anywhere near the place yet, Sonny? Or are we gonna keep going?
Like I said, you gotta follow the path north until you come to a scalable wall, which takes you to the gourd.
Alright, then we
Take
got
the
to
first right turn. Take the first right turn and drop off the ledge.
I did not.
Below the
What?
treasure chest.
Okay. I must accidentally have the link command up.
Well, you get to see some cuteness then. Fine with me.
That was one of the cutest endings, Stream Drop Distance, with all the little guys coming around at the end.
There's apparently a secret message in the credits.
Yeah.
That's where we were.
What's
Alright,
down
so
there?
drop off. That's probably the wall.
Oh.
So scalable walls takes you to the gourd. Take the first right turn and drop down to drop off to the ledge below with the treasure chest.
So I have to go down that thing?
Probably.
Okay.
That or it's up that wall, up that path, maybe.
I didn't see anything scalable over there though.
Well, I mean, that ledge itself is probably scalable.
Got some gooseberries.
Well, I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay. Oh, I can't. I can't.
Can't? Oh, can't. Okay. Well. There's
the scalable wall.
down the seas. That's not down that path. Run up the wall, I think. Then
Gorge.
Take the first right turn. No, it's the right turn.
Try this.
More honey.
Yeah.
No. Maybe you go down. I think you drop down there to get to the left.
Tree scope?
Um.
Sora, why don't you try?
Oh, you gotta do the dive attack. One for that.
Back off.
There you go.
There you go, treasure chest. So you gotta go left. And furthest to the left has a...
Oh, no.
Yeah, here we go.
No.
5-star entertainment. This is better than, like, Kingdom Hearts. And Genshin and Fortnite. All that. There we go.
Yay! This is my jam! Hey! Hey!
Perfect music to go with this game.
Now, if this was the background music to this game, I would like it more. Than I currently do.
Let's see. Never mind. That's the background music. There is no background music.
Yeah, it's just, it's just that.
It's just the
beeps and
ticking.
boops.
Uh-oh. Not gonna lie, if you have the materials, developing one of these types of games might be a neat programming project.
This is the game that never ends.
You're only in stage 1 too. I'd pay real money for this game. Wouldn't you, Vic?
No. He wouldn't.
Yes, you would. I'd play this on my Xbox.
I wouldn't. I'd play the main game, sure.
But if I could get this without Kingdom Hearts 3, if I could get this game without Kingdom Hearts 3, I would. Anyway, the tree to the left has the
Where?
left. Turn back the way you were going.
This way?
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet you there's a lucky
it's way down there.
emblem here.
Right there.
Sora.
Yes.
Sorry, no one cares about you. Alright, next one. Okay. When you enter the Labyrinth of Ice for the first time, the first lucky emblem you'll find is in a room with a bridge with the bridge on it that seemingly leads nowhere. On the wall at the far end of the bridge is a Sora emblem. No, it's a lucky emblem.
Hey, hold up!
Why are you here? Where did you come from?
Hi, I'm Sora, and I'm from, let's just say, someplace a little warmer.
And I'm Goofy.
Are you visiting Arendelle for the coronation?
Huh? You got us. So, what's your name?
Elsa. Queen Elsa of Arendelle.
What? The Queen?
You shouldn't be out here. Please go back to the village.
Why? Your Majesty, you look like you could use a friend. Don't you want to talk?
Please leave. I need to be alone. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Oh. Is it that bad? You must have been through a lot.
We know what that's like, don't we?
Sure, adventuring's fun, but it definitely has its ups and downs. When the going gets tough, us friends have to stick together.
Exactly. Although, Donald, you do lose your temper a lot, so I can relate to wanting some alone time.
What? I don't do that.
Enough!
Whoa!
Elsa, did you?
The Heartless!
Don't worry, we got him. Take cover.
Alright.
This is how I remember this movie.
Yeah, me too.
Here we go. Back at you. Back off. Hey, this. Yeah. Come on. Back off. Yeah. So long.
Groundbreaker.
Elsa, are you okay?
I'm sorry I was so upset. Thank you for your help. Look out!
Whoa. That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people.
It's okay. Those were just the heartless.
You said that word before. What are they?
Monsters that are after people's hearts. Wherever they go, there's trouble.
They're after people's
Thank you for the follow, GM the good man.
Yes, they're dangerous.
Appreciate it.
You should head home before it gets any worse.
Sorry, I had to.
This is my home now. I can't go back.
Cutscene.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
What?
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Not safer for you. Oh.
Please, go away.
Elsa.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be okay. Seems like she's pretty strong.
You gotta let her go. She wants to be alone.
Yeah, I hear you. But I just wanted to know why she was so sad.
And how is it any of your business?
Huh?
Read the room, kiddo.
I know, right? That's right, GM.
Who are you? That's the organization code. You knew?
Excuse me? Oh yeah, you forgot. The name's Larxene. This time remember. And we'll take care of Elsa. So don't you worry.
Oh, her. Her
Yes,
hair is
her.
like a 5-year-old. Just...
Yes, sir.
Do you?
I wanted Gogurt.
She seems
Where's
to think
Gogurt
she
been? I
knows
miss him.
us, so maybe we should play along.
Gogurt Jr.
Not unless her name's Tara.
Excuse me, I'm right here.
Oh. Why are you after Elsa?
No one's gonna hurt her, but we're not about to put up with your meddling. Stay here and behave yourselves.
Do we have to fight? Are you gonna make an ice monster? What are you doing?
Wait, the ice!
It's going to wall us in.
It's her hair with the electricity. That's right.
Not my
That's right,
style.
Goodman. She does. You are correct. She
Larxene!
does. She does her hair with electricity. I guess she sticks a fork in a socket and there you go. It's hilarious. It's so
Anybody see a way out?
No, not me.
Well, we can't stay in here.
Elsa's in real trouble now.
Yeah. Larxene promised not to hurt her, but I trust those guys as far as I can throw them.
You gotta be up to no good.
Clearly.
Alright, so it's about 9:30.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe we should leave it here when we find the next safe spot?
I mean, we can do that.
Okay, I don't see a safe spot yet, but I'm just saying from this point on, it's getting close to that time.
Yeah, there is a lucky emblem in this area. The first second we see is room with the bridge that seemingly goes nowhere.
All right.
But on the other side of it is a lucky.
Okay.
It says it's supposed to be when you first entered this area.
Well, we just entered it, so.
Yeah.
I trust those guys as far as I can throw them. Has literally thrown her. Okay. Honey blasters! Oh yeah!
I really love those things.
Yes, I do. This is the best.
They made the game for anyone who will pay for it.
They made the game for me.
Yeah, because you paid for it.
You know, Sonny, tonight you get no my ass. Don't make me pull up the screen again.
Well, that only occurs when I say the magic words.
Never mind. Don't even.
I'm not.
Don't even. What's this? Ooh, I don't have a map, so I don't quite know where I'm going.
I don't know if this is the original.
I have no idea, but I got a hungry stone in case I'm hungry.
I'm guessing that bridge goes nowhere.
That bridge goes nowhere.
You know what? Genshin is missing this honey gun.
Yeah, there it is.
This is what Genshin needed.
There's the emblem.
Oh, I see it. Take a picture. There you go.
Le picture.
Le picture.
Alright, excellent.
Dead end.
Directly left of the Labyrinth of Ice tower, Labyrinth of Ice lower tier save point is this like. So you gotta get to a save point. Okay.
All right, so you progress a little bit more. Maybe look for our map as well. That might help.
I don't know how to leave this place. I do see a chest up there, though.
Could be it.
Could be the map.
How do I get over there?
I don't know. Maybe try the stairs. That were.
I just couldn't.
Next to the. Yeah.
Zoop it up.
No. Maybe try the stairs. So you know how when you enter this area there were stairs next to it. Try the stairs, I guess.
What stairs?
So when you entered this room, you're in.
Leave this place.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't he run up a wall? Cause he's stupid.
It's ice. That'll be slippery.
Oh, that's a nicer explanation. Forget what I said. Do I want to go in here? Seems like a dead
Maybe
end.
you want some more XP.
Yes.
This seems right. She's killing things while not looking at the screen. She's that good, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not even looking. Look at me shoot.
Guess the house and bullets track.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm a little. I thought this was a. Oh.
Right.
I forgot her.
Don't worry, everyone forgets her. Even her parents.
Yep. I don't think there's anything in here. Wait, well, let's see what's up here. Ooh.
Snowman rosettes.
Is that so? They're that bad, huh? Interesting. I don't know which way to go. Ooh.
This place really is a labyrinth. Hey, there it is.
Wonder where it leads.
There's the map.
Yeah.
I don't know which way to go. Up or down, all around.
I'd say it's all around.
Maybe I should have went the other way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave.
Save point.
I can't.
A save point would be really popping right about now.
Yeah, it'd be popping, bruh. It'd be.
You like that one?
So long.
I want to go back. Because obviously that's the way forward, but what was that other area?
Maybe it led to the Labyrinth lower save point? I don't know.
I don't know. Where does this go?
Hey, this thing.
Oh, were we here?
It looks familiar.
Was this the, oh yeah, that's just backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few Mickeys in the labyrinth. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a another next stream Kristen thing to do.
Yeah, we're looking for the save point. Unless I happen to walk right by one.
Sora, try the pillar.
GG's, yeah, Pod. GG.
Hey, look, we can get through now.
That's great. Do we have a save point? Because that would super be popping.
That'd be popping, bruh.
That'd be popping the popcorn, bro. Pop it. Bop it. Twist it. Getting all this money. Is this a slide?
It's a, wow, this is fun. Aren't you glad you stayed home for this?
No.
Here we go.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I am butter?
They're butter.
Yeah, with a 7 in it.
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. They're butter. I'm butter and they're glue. Whatever bounces off them sticks to you.
What?
Have I beaten this before?
Okay.
No. No, I've not.
There's the umbrella.
Got it.
Wonder which one this is. This might actually be the one near the safe point. Hopefully.
Do I have easy cooldown, brah? What you think?
Directly left of the Labyrinth of Ice Tower save point.
Then reminded I'm done. Oh, no, you still have to do Memory and Melody. Thank you, Dragon Destroyer.
Yeah, we're doing Memory and Melody after Remind.
Yes. And then we'll be done with the series officially, and it will be really sad because this has been such a fun journey this entire year.
We're gonna have an existential crisis because we don't know what to do.
I know what game we're doing next.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're
Ooh la la.
We poppin'. Okay, let's save it. Do the giveaway. It's getting late. We'll pick back up tomorrow, guys. Okay. We'll pick back up in Arendelle. Sunny, Vic, any final thoughts?
Remember to drink plenty of water, guys.
Stay hydrated, folks.
About the game.
Also, great world so far. I'm waiting to see what happens in the storyline.
I would like to reiterate my previous statement.
You see, I come up with a witty comeback, and he doesn't. That's different here, people.
Mine got a laugh out of Kristen. That was the point. I won, Vic.
Anyways, the mobile game. I actually have the mobile game. I'm waiting for them to do the update so I can play it. Like the Dark Roads, whatever it is. I'm waiting. I have it installed, but it's like, oh, I mean, you can look through the cutscenes. I want to play it for the offline mode, so I'm waiting for that. And that's about the mobile game. So, okay, you guys ready to do a giveaway?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it. I know Sonic's ready.
I know he is.
Yep.
He's so ready. Okay.
But is anybody going to challenge him is a better question.
Oh, it's a new month. Of course they're going to, Vic.
Oh no. I mean, wants to see Sonic Inner with like 50 bajillion tickets.
Alright. I'm about to open the giveaway, guys. If you're new, I'm going to explain how this works. Okay? And if you're new, watch this. First, to be in the giveaway, you must be following and watching. If you have just followed, you may not have enough honeycombs yet. You'll have to come back and watch more streams. But you can check how many you have at any time by typing in the command !honeycombs into the chat. Now keep in mind, it's going to cost 50 honeycombs for one ticket. Okay? You need at least 50 to enter. The command to enter the giveaway in the chat is !enter space and the numerical number of tickets you are purchasing. For example, !enter space 3 means you are entering with 3 tickets, which is 100. And